So we're going to do a quick mid-bottle review of this Fighting Cock 103 proof. I haven't even looked at this thing or touched it for a while. It's been sitting on the floor. I have some bottles that are on shelves, and then there's a bunch where I don't have room. I put the bottles I guess I prefer on there in a lot of cases, and then I have some lying on the floor behind the bar, on the side of the bar. This was just one of them totally tucked away. But I just wanted to give it another try. The deal with this one is it's kind of interesting because it is a Heaven Hill product that was designed specifically to compete with Wild Turkey. So basically the turkey, this is the chicken, and it's called the Kickin' Chicken. That's a nickname, but it was specifically designed, even changing the mash bill, to compete with Wild Turkey. So this is 103 proof, competing with specifically Wild Turkey 101 being 101 proof. Not age dated, it's about 6 years. Wild Turkey 101 would be in that 6 to 8 year range. So this mash bill is the same mash bill as Wild Turkey, 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley, which is different than the traditional Heaven Hill mash bill of 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. But it actually was designed by Heaven Hill to compete with Wild Turkey 101, and it was supposed to be, as they said, better and cheaper than Wild Turkey. And it's because the proof is just 2 proof points higher. I think I got this in Total Wine. It was laying somewhere literally on the bottom shelf. Totally curious. It was just kind of a cool bottle. So when I first opened it up, I did notice there's some similarity. I did a blind against Wild Turkey 101. I think I picked the Wild Turkey, but I will tell you that coming back to this, you definitely could tell there is something similar to Wild Turkey. Cheers. It does not taste like other Heaven Hill products. This would be considered, I guess, one of the budget line. But it does have something that resembles Wild Turkey. I think Wild Turkey's better. But, this was I forgot what I paid. It was pretty cheap. Very, very decent bottle. One more time. So, I'm sure we'll come back to this in a while. Again, it's not something I would have regularly. But if you see it, curious, and it should be relatively inexpensive, 103 proof. Give it a shot and see what you think, how close and similar it is to Wild Turkey 101. Cheers.